What the hell?
Attention all staff and visitors. We are currently experiencing a hazardous material. This is not a drill. Attention all staff and visitors. We are currently experiencing a hazardous material incident. This is not a drill. Biotechnology restricted. Please see security for access.
Whoa. What the fuck? Good lord.
It's for you.
It's fantastic to see you again, Case One. How have you been feeling? A friendly reminder that most of the facility is off limits to patients. I hope you understand.
Welcome back, Case.
Biotechnology restricted by Security Access 4. 4 director keycards required for entry. Airflow control is currently malfunctioning.
Get 4.
Director keycard required.
Bringing back memories yet? We thought we'd never see this place again. Those are the stairs we want. Don't worry, the cradle can't hurt us anymore. We're special. Special since we first experienced the cradle. 10 years ago.
Warning. Welcome to Advanced Combat Research. ACR employees are reminded that authorized safety equipment must be run for testing.
Case might be having comm issues. Radio's out for a while now.
Case, are you getting any of this?
Clouds of this shit everywhere. Seems like the whole place is toxic.
You don't think it can get through skin, do you?
There's no why you gotta go and say something like that.
Grappling hook platforms should be safety locked when not in testing. Weapons should be unloaded at the end of every shift. Malfunction detected. Please wait for technical support.
If you've made it to advanced combat research, you must have friends in high places.
Don't leave without the key card. We earned it. Excellent work, Case. 3 more key cards to go. Look up. Try another way up. We're stronger and faster than the rest, Case. That's what the cradle was originally designed to do.
Yo.
Okay, sit rep. Haven't heard from you at all. Everything okay?
You hearing gunfire?
Yes. Sounds like it's coming from one of the lower floors.
Case, there's someone else here?
Director keycard accepted.
Airflow control is currently malfunctioning.
The staff was absolutely thrilled with the results of last week's Cradle trial. You're exceeding all of our expectations. In fact, we think you're ready for the next step.
All sensitive materials are to be left in the main administration office. Thank you.
They documented the making of the cradle here. They used to take their reports to the director. Now it's up to us. Maybe he'll give us his keycard in return.
They were all complicit.
Another report.
You deserve this.
Check the conference room case.
Administration, the unsung heroes of advanced technologies and applications. Welcome to the Nerve Center. Data collection, finance, resource management. It all happens.
One down, 3 to go. There's 2 reports. 2 left. Someone left a report in the break room. Good job. Three reports. 1 more to go. It's never that easy. The director wants those reports, Case. That's the last report. bullets are nothing to you. Try the grappling hook. Try the grappling hook. Try the grappling hook. Try the grappling hook. Try the grappling hook.
Whoa. Fuck.
He has the key card. Don't let him get away. Another keycard. Two left to find. Only a few know the origins of the Pantheon case. They were a CIA branch, unknown to even the other Black Ops divisions. They developed the Cradle. A new generation of operatives would be born of it.
Administration, the unsung heroes of advanced technologies and applications. Welcome to the Nerve Center. Data collection, finance, resource management. It all happens right here. Go ahead and tap the nearest portal on the wall.
That you, Marshal?
It's me. Finally. This place is a maze.
Thank God the backup power is running.
Maybe you're triggering me with the interior.
Classified materials should not leave the facility without prior authorization.
Director keycard accepted.
Please evacuate the facility in an orderly manner. Your cooperation is appreciated.
You're not alone.
I think Springer mentioned this already, but we're moving you to 24-hour observation. restraints may be necessary at times as well. I sincerely apologize. Just until we understand these recent behavioral changes. Safety is our top priority.
Oh, Ronnie, you're watching me now. It's actually fucking scary. These things. So there was a part where these mannequins were fucking chasing me. Every time you turn your back, they fucking start chasing you. Yes. What the fuck's that? What the fuck's going on? Yeah.
Track it down, Case. It has the keycard we need.
Track what the fuck down? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, now here people. What the fuck? Okay. What happened? It said take. No, it's not there anymore. It's inside here. Huh? What do I do? Where's cash? Yo. I'm a Pathfinder. Call me whenever you're ready as well. Yeah, this. I'm reading your messages now. Yeah, this feels like I'm fucking playing a horror game. Yo, my heart. I got a jump scare earlier. Oh, what's this? Oh, that looks good. Maybe I need to throw a nade. Those are the strongest things in the fucking world. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I just heard the door open. Hello? Oh, here it is. What the fuck? There's a hoja. Oh, but the music's cool. Woo! I don't know if like Apex. Easy things. Oh, fuck!
It's hiding again.
It's hiding? Fucking hiding for the bloody monster. Oh, I hear it. This side. Where is it? Is this? He's somewhere here. Whoa! What? Oh shit! Back to my house. Oh shit, man. I'm picking up at his house. Whoa! Fuck! Whoa! I didn't know this thing could jump. Fucking Michael Jordan, this bitch. My god.
Find it.
Why the fuck would I want to find that shit? Oh! Oh! Oh shit. Yo. Right. My heart.
You left the key card back there, Case. Almost there. Only one key card left.
No problem. I
They tried
understand.
so hard to perfect the cradle.
Yeah, it was too scary.
The side effects couldn't be stopped. As we know, we were the first and last trial volunteer. So its makers repurposed it into a biological weapon instead.
Looks like this room is ransacked. Tough to tell when though.
Some of this dust is a lot thinner in spots. Still been a while though.
They weren't interested in most of these things. Maybe it's just biotech.
Director keycard accepted.
Evacuation Protocol 5. research participants, please secure all personal effects in the locker room.
Three, 0, 5, 7.
Reminder that loose items are prohibited inside the research pool.
Gearing up is critical if you plan to tour the... Uh-oh, looks like we have unexpected visitors today.
Cognitive research will be temporarily closed for upgrades the week of June 9th. Thank you.
Someone left something important inside that bathysphere case. Here it is.
Control room access gate opened.
We'll need to drain the water to get to it.
esteemed visitor. Welcome to the Cognitive Research Lab. In CR, state-of-the-art neuroscience and psychology point the way to the future. Together, we're exploring the previously unimagined possibilities of the human mind.
Drone switches 1, 2, and 3 unlocked. Override timer initiated.
What are
25
those people that
seconds
actually live
remaining.
here?
10 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1. Manual override expired. Sequence reset.
Don't give up, Case.
Drone switches 1, 2, and 3 unlocked. Override timer. 25 seconds remaining.
You remember the tests in the bathysphere? After treating us with the cradle, they tried to mold us into the perfect soldier. They planned to break down the walls of mind and body.
Training complete. Bathysphere structural integrity compromised. Please exit the bathysphere pool.
forget to pick something up. We left the key card back there, Case. Don't forget the key card. Excellent. That's all the key cards. The Cradle Project failed us, Case. We were out of control, violent, maniacal. And in our rage, we sabotaged this facility. Contaminated with the same poison that finds in our veins. Remember?
Haven't seen evidence of these human experiments Atlas told you about.
Hello, Pioneer, and welcome to Advanced Technologies and Applications. Nestled deep in coal country, this groundbreaking facility opened in 1962.
We need to unlock the elevator leading to biotechnology.
Prepare to embark on a mind-blowing journey of exploration and innovation.
Please evacuate the facility in an orderly manner. Your cooperation is appreciated.
주스.
케이크나 빙수 주세요. 케이크나.
빙수 주세요. 차.
빙수랑 차 주세요. 빙수랑 차 주세요. 커피. 빙수랑 케이크 주세요. 빙수랑
케이크
주세요.
Return to collect personal
케이크.
possessions. Evacuate in.
안녕하세요.
Thank you.
주스.
It's time to return to the
커피. 케이크. 케이크. 커피. 커피. 주스. 커피나
커피나 차,
케이크.
케이크나 감사합니다.
차랑 빙수.
차랑 빙수 주세요.
Please report suspicious behavior to your immediate supervisor. If you see something, say something.
The key cards are our only way to get into biotechnology.
Hey, I think we found another way into biotech. Now that you'll be able to reach it from the lower level. Hope you found that elevator by now.
It's been a long time. Think Case is lost.
Director keycard accepted.
Oh shit.
After the incident here, Livingston shut the Cradle program down. They dissolved the campaign branch of the CIA. Livingston was uncomfortable with their methods. Afterwards, we were rehabilitated. But not entirely.
Yo.
Remember your training, Case 1. You can never speak of the Cradle program or the Pantheon division. Never. Doing so could have unpredictable consequences.
What's the name though?
Guys! It's me. It's Marshall. I think he's coming too. You're gonna be okay. Whatever trip you've been on, I'm glad I wasn't invited. Easy on your feet. Can't believe you even made it up here.
Case, we have something.
Check it out. Someone took a large batch of whatever this stuff is. Last summer, by the looks of it.
The Pantheon. This must be the cradle.
What is it? A hallucinogen?
Seems so. Jesus ready to tear the both apart. Never seen that look in your eyes before. Hope we don't see it again. Let's get the hell out of here.
Hey! Something you should see.
No popcorn?
I'm serious.
Well, you got my attention. You cracked the disc.
Indeed.
No. You must make sure that... Yes, you have it.
Ready, Dr. Gusev?
Bring her in. Test subject 18 has been infected with the cradle. She's now in proximity to our control subject. Transmission should occur momentarily.
It's a biological weapon. You know this already.
Keep watching.
Is it faster this time?
Faster, yes. And more aggressive, as requested.
Wonderful.
Isn't that your friend? Harold?
You did it.
Apparently so.
No. There's still a few more minutes.
Need you! Grab the other end, will you? Good to see you up. I imagine that bender you were on is still taking a toll. And you know, learning that your friend is a huge bitch. At least you missed the house collapse last night. Right into the water. I don't know about you, but I might start sleeping outside. Let's drop them right here. Somebody! I don't want to bother Marshall. What? This again.
It's near the end of the video. Listen.
Okay.
Listen? I was able to isolate Gusev's audio at this moment in the background. Now. B-24, a wire from Fuchina.
Hello.
Who the hell's Fuchina?
I have no idea.
Not
How are you?
What? Fuchina is a casino.
Huh? I'm okay. Had a good day today, so all nice and relaxed.
I knew you would have a good day. Tell me about it.
Went to a chicken restaurant. We had some fried chicken. Yeah, fried chicken, and we had 3 different types of ways of eating the chicken. Pretty nice. So pretty nice. It's like saucy chicken. One was in like we could make our own sandwiches. One used pita bread. Some was fried. It's pretty nice.
Was it a Korean place, or was it like some sort of foreign place?
It's a Korean chain, so.
Oh.
Yeah, and then we ate there. Then I organized escape room. Oh my god! I think I forgot. I must never do escape rooms with Louis.
I really? When you said you wanted to do an escape room, I just kept my mouth shut. I was like, oh my god.
I don't know if Louis is the issue or Mikhail's the issue, but we were separated on 2 sides. So Louis and Mikhail on one side, me and Az on the one side, right? And then we had some puzzles, and I couldn't see what was going on, so I'm like, alright guys, how many lights do you have? Okay? And if you have a V, like chopsticks, because he kept calling them chopsticks, I was like, if you have a V like chopsticks, just call it as 1 set. How many sets do you have? And like, we've got 11 chopsticks. I mean, we've got 11 lights. Like, you got 11 lights, and then and then they start describing all of that. I was like, okay. So if I've got 2 lights that are connected together, then it's technically 1 set. How many sets? And then, oh my god, we were stuck on one puzzle for 30 minutes. As I was laughing, she's like, you now understand what your gaming is like. They could hear I was getting angry.
You get too frustrated sometimes when people are not on your same wavelength.
And I couldn't help it. So frustrated. I don't think I'll ever do another escape room with it. But escape rooms are very. You have to be yeah. I'm not doing another escape room with them.
So you don't know if it was Louis or if it was Mikhail?
Yeah, it was a tough one. I think Mikhail's definitely much better than Louis. So yeah. And then we went to like 2 different board game cafes, and they're all full. And then we just went to go to a bingsu restaurant, and then we had bingsu, and luckily Azza and Mikhail bought a card game. So you pretty much at cards from the 1 to 100, right? And you pretty much must guess who the card must be in ascending order. So let's say it's you, me, and let's go with Suhyang, right? No, what's it? Sanghyang. Okay? And Perry. Okay, so it's us 4. So round 1 we all get 1 card. So you have a card between 1 and 100. Suhyang will have 1. No, Sanghyang. What is his name again? Sanghyang. Yeah, Sanghyang. And Perry will also have a card between 1 and 100, and so will I. And then there's no talking between us. We must put down a card in ascending order. So technically, you could have card 58. I could have 62. Perry could have 100, and someone else could have a different card. So we need to just, without talking, place it one on top of the other. So we played that for about an hour or 2. Pretty fun.
Do you like that one?
Very stressful.
What are the repercussions? Like, what happens if you don't do it correct?
Oh, then we lose and we restart at number 1.
So there's everyone's a winner or nobody's a winner?
Yeah. So level 1, 1 card. Level 2, 2 cards. Level 12, 12 cards. Yeah, we need to get to level 12. So there was a lot of cheating that was involved to get to level 12.
a lot of cheating?
Yeah, to get to level 12. We cheated as a team to get to level 12.
What?
Because we're getting
Is that
cut for.
okay?
No, not okay, but we're getting cut for.
I'm telling you now, if I ever have to play a board game with Louis, I think I'll kill him.
I don't blame you.
He's too much of a child. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing for me to play with my little cousin, and he's like, you can't do that, but I can do that. Or like, I did it first. But it's another thing for me to play with a full grown man that's like that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think I can do it.
I get that. And went home afterwards. Yeah, went home in a. So I told Louis he must go on that side of the. He must go on that train. I'll go on my train. So we both have to take the line 2, the green one, but I go in the opposite direction to him. And I told him, okay, you must go that one. I went on that one. So I was on my.
Why did you have to tell him how to get home?
I don't know. He was unsure. I don't know why. So then I went on my train, and then he phoned me like 3 stops, and he's like, "Hey, bro, which train are you on?" I was like, "Oh," and I told him the cart, and I was like, "Oh, my next stop is this." He's like, "Oh, me too." I was like, "So you going the same way as me?" He's like, "Yeah, I was on the train, and all of a sudden it started to reroute me." So I was like, "So you got onto my train?" He's like, "Yeah, we're on your one." I was like, "Okay." Well, luckily this is just one big circle, so you'll get to your destination. It'll just take much longer.
Well, hasn't Louis lived here longer than you?
Yeah. So I don't know what happened there. I don't know why you're so confused. And luckily, as I got to Sadang, I got up the stairs, and then the 7770 was filling up. So I managed to get onto that and got onto my seat. No one sat next to me, and then passed out until got to the end. I woke up when someone dropped their phone.
All they sit next to you, and they never sit next to you. What the hell is that?
It's because I'm a big guy, so they know they don't have enough space. And then, yeah, passed out, came home, showered, played some fucking horror of a Call of Duty. Oh my god.
That's so creepy.
No, you missed the part. So I didn't even know that was going to happen, bro. So I don't know when you started watching, but did you watch the dummies part? So there are these dummies, you know, like the crash test dummies.
Yeah.
So if you look away from the crash test dummies, they charge you, they run at you. And then if you look at them, they stop moving. So whenever I was...
Green light, red light, green light.
Yes, whenever I turned around, I just hear people running at me and I move. And the worst part is if you look one direction to shoot, the other set of dummies on the other side start running, and then you shoot them, and then it's just, yo, it's crazy. And then there's so many jump scares. While I'm busy shooting, all of a sudden something was to run at me, charge at me, or I'm getting like a flashback. So it was pretty intense, eh? It was a bit fun, not gonna lie. It was like a horror game, so.
When I started watching it, I was like, fuck, honey, I'm so bored. She's like, like, what the fuck game is this like? And you were like looking around really slowly.
Yeah.
Something really spooky about this.
So you knew I was playing a horror game right there because I was moving slowly.
What is going on?
Because you know, Jenny just charged straight into battle. But there I was like, oh fuck no, bro. Something's gonna charge at me.
Usually though, to be fair, I'm the one that's like, because I'm usually the one that's like really timid, and you're like, let's go. So when you were moving really slowly, I was like, what game is this?
Yeah.
And then I recognized it. Which Call of Duty is that?
The one that Marco bought me, I think Call of Duty 6 or something. The latest one.
Okay, so you made a lot of the, I think the weapons and like random shit that's been laying around.
It's a fun game. That's why I'm enjoying it.
Telephone call, I was like,
Yeah. The word, so I've got the headphones on, right? So while I'm like interacting, I can hear something run past me on the left or the right, and I look and there's nothing there. And then,
oh yeah, that's a horror game.
yeah, I picked up a key, and all of a sudden I heard something fall behind me. I look and there's nothing there. And then I take a different key, and all of a sudden I got jumped by zombies. Like, what the fuck, man? It's a
And
fucking.
it's trippy because you're playing a game, but you're like, you know?
Yeah. It was pretty
Because your
fun.
instinct isn't just to look in the game. Your instinct is to actually look.
Yeah. I was gripping my remote hard, eh?
But it was fun.
Yeah, and then when I stopped moving, I was busy texting you. I was waiting for your phone call, so I thought I'd play some of that. So I told the guys I would go on Apex at around 12 p.m. my time.
AM?
Yeah, 12 a.m. Yeah.
Oh, tomorrow.
Oh, today, in the next hour.
Oh.
Because you said you would call at 10, so I was like, okay. So from 10 to 12, I'll talk to you for half the ride, and
Yeah, sorry.
it's okay. It's not your problem. I just want you to be safe on your trip.
I woke up, so I went to bed at 1, and then I couldn't sleep, obviously. And then I woke up at 5, and I was like, okay, I have 2 more hours. And then I woke up at 6, and then I woke up at 7. And last night I told Michael, like, I'm gonna wake up at 7:30, because I just want to be able to sleep as much as I can. And he was like, okay, like, is there anything that you need to do for you tomorrow? And I was like, would you be willing to just, like, pack some cherries for me so that I have, like, pack some cherries and, some protein shakes so that I can have it for the weekend? He was like, yeah. This motherfucker gets up at 7 a.m. and he's like, good morning, and then, like, starts in the kitchen and I'm on the couch. And for a very long time, how do I put this? Michael wakes me up. For years, he has woken me up at a time that I didn't ask to be woken up. And the thing is, like, I didn't know that I was such a bitch when you wake me up, when I don't want to be woken up, you know what I mean? But I am. And something that I've, like, really come to realize is, like, when I used to wake Michael up, at the time that he requested, he'd be, like, really kind of grumpy about it, or that he didn't get enough sleep. He's a huge fucking baby. Huge baby. Like, he's like, I'm gonna throw up. I'm so tired. I really don't feel well. But he wakes me up all the time. Like, when he's going to work, he's just fucking noisy. You know what I mean? And I sleep in the living room. And so today, at 7 a.m., he was like, good morning. And I was like, Michael, why the fuck are you awake right now? And he was like, you asked me. And I was like, no. I told you I was waking up at 7:30. Like, give me 30 more minutes. He's like, Jesus. And he went back to his room. And I was like, now? And, like, fucking freaky ankles cracking every time he sat down. I think literally thought I was going to kill myself. And then I was like, is you Joe? I'm such a cunt. Sorry, that was really aggressive. She is.
Fuck that bitch.
And she's like 12. Anyway, I thought I was going to kill myself. And then at 7:30, it wasn't even 7:30, it was 7:15, I was all pissed. But I got up and I was like, hey, I'm awake now. And he was like, oh, good morning. And I was like, don't talk to me. I didn't say that, but I was like, I hate you. And then he made me breakfast and I felt really bad. But let me sleep, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's something that I would always do for you. I would make sure that you're get as much sleep as you can, and I'll tiptoe around the apartment.
I really, really love that. Thank you.
I got you. So how was your day yesterday?
It's so lazy. It was 4th of July, so there were like fireworks all day, which is really annoying actually. Because in America, you don't know if it's a firework or a gunshot, you know?
Ra-ta-ta-ta.
Yeah. And I felt bad, like the birds were like really discombobulated and stressed. I don't think I like fireworks. Especially because like here you can buy, in Wisconsin, you can buy like really fucking crazy fireworks. But I feel like shouldn't be legal to buy if you're just like a citizen, you know, for like recreational purposes. But you can't, and people literally will drive to Wisconsin for these fireworks because you can't get them in other states. So everyone was sitting there yelling fireworks the whole day. We had a burger. We fried up burgers, lean burgers, so they were really dry. And I had it with my lettuce bun. You did overall 5 out of 10. Not really a burger, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it's just meat and lettuce. Was there cheese?
I put fat-free cheese in 1/8 of a cup. Didn't taste like cheese. Honestly, didn't really notice it was there, so that's really good since it wasn't worth the calories. And I did put a pickle.
Oh, nice. One pickle.
One chicken and sausage.
Nice.
So my meal was about 300 calories.
Oh, nice. So you could have eaten two.
Yeah. Well, then I bought those like chicken broth.
Chicken
They actually
broth.
They actually weren't bad. I had 2 of those for dinner, and I ate that. I had 1 piece of bread, and it's like this like protein bread, so it's like 40 calories and 10 grams of protein.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're really tiny slices, but it excites me that I can have bread. And
What's
not
it
have
called?
to
Protein bread?
Yeah, it's like keto bread.
I'm quickly gonna search for pumpkin. Sounds
Look
good.
up keto bread.
Okay. Yeah.
They're I think I get the like multi-grain keto bread, and it has like 4 net carbs. Like it has very few carbs. Well, it's nice eating that because then I don't have to weigh like a sourdough, you know? And it's literally half the calories. So, I had 1 chicken broth on a keto slice of bread, and I had a teaspoon of ketchup and a teaspoon of mustard and sauerkraut, which is really good for your tummy.
Okay. Oh, because the sauerkraut is what, like fermented?
Sauerkraut is fermented cabbage. And I had, I made sweet potato fries. I made them so that was really low in calories, and I had like a 1/4 cup of those. And that ended up being, because I had 2 growlers, so that ended up being like 350 calories. It was maybe 400 calories. It was really low for dinner.
Did you hit your protein goal?
I hit my protein for the day because when I woke up, I had
a protein shake.
And then I had able to have a zucchini and a banana, and I've got my calories. And I played Zelda, played Tears of the Kingdom,
Nice.
and I watched Robin Hood all day.
What? Rutherford?
Robin Hood.
Like the old version.
There's a BBC version from like 2000, I don't know, 8, 6. I love that shit. I love that. And I watch Bob's Burgers.
Of course you
So I
do.
had a really good. I love Bob. It's so funny. It's actually so funny. And then I started stressing about the fact that it's going to be 8 months before I can get out of here. And my sister's being like, really? I'm not.
8 months is a long time. Hold on, sorry.
Are you nervous?
Yeah. But
Are you
we
nervous?
can do it, but yeah,
Why are you nervous?
because it's 8 months.
Are you nervous because you don't think we're going to make it, or are you nervous because you're just worried about missing me?
Yeah, it's hard not having your other half with you.
I also feel like I'm missing my other.
Very tough. Just don't know. Like I want you to hang out with Azza.
What if she doesn't like me?
She'll like you. I don't know if I fully like Azza. Azza's a good person. But she seemed very, today she seemed very moody.
Moody, why?
She just had like a moody vibe about her. And we're playing that game, and like if I throw down the number 65 and you have the number 66, throw it straight away. It has to be the next highest number.
Yeah.
And then she like took like 5 seconds to throw down the card. So like someone would throw then 67 instead of, because they think no one's got 66, you know. And then she's like, well, she's like, I just saw it now. Like, oh, come on, man. She was not like, she wasn't feeling it.
Are you there?
Yeah. You disconnected for a while.
Yeah. I might, this area is a bit of a dead spot, so I might lose you, but then I can call you back.
Oh, good. No problem.
But, is she a bit immature?
No. She just seemed like she wanted to do other stuff instead. I don't see a lot of protein bread. I don't see a lot of protein bread. 3 pieces of chia butter is 8,000 won.
Chia butter is high in calorie as well.
Apparently, American bread is super bad for you. That's why sourdough bread is so expensive in America. Because it like uses proper ingredients.
Yeah, nothing here is good for you. If I had this doing the same
It looks like, sorry, it looks like you're in the Amazon. We're having the reverse thing now. I don't know if you can hear me.
I can hear you. Can you not hear me?
I can hear you now. You're clean again, yeah?
I said, if I had the same exact diet as I do now in Korea, getting the same amount of steps, and working out as much as I do, I would have lost 20 pounds by now. But the food here is so bad for you.
Yeah, you would have lost a lot, yeah. But all natural things.
Yeah. Fast food in Korea is like bad, but I wouldn't be eating that.
I'm ordering some protein dumplings. They're a nice snack.
One of my students messaged me, speaking of dumplings. Her name is Stuart,
Yeah.
and she messaged me. She's an eighth. She's NC2, and she said that it's so humid and so hot that she feels like a dumpling, a steamed dumpling. And I thought that was so funny. And she said that she just took her midterm and she really misses me and she wants to know how I'm doing, and I thought that was so sweet. She's so cute. She was one of the ones that complained a lot about the salt.
But apparently the kids really love smoke, eh?
Who said that?
Like the kids. Like when you ask them,
Oh,
the kids, like, they're
the
really...
sixth grader?
Yeah, well, generally, majority of the kids like him. Like, he plays lots of games with them.
Yeah, my eighth graders don't like him at all. Not a subject. And if a teacher is asking them if they like him, they're lying. They complain to me a lot about it. Their Korean teacher complains with the kids about it. They all say that they feel pity for him.
Well, I need to pick your ear for songs, because it's getting closer to the time and I'm getting a bit nervous.
Well, you're gonna do great things.
I hope
But
so.
I know you are. I have no doubt. Also, most of the hard stuff is gonna be done by the time you take it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. You're gonna do great. I'm so relieved that you're taking over. That'll be good. Just keep in mind, you have M1, right?
Yeah.
You Brianne's kids from last year.
Yeah.
They're handful behaviorally. They're like, and I guarantee that Paul can let it slip through the cracks. When I first took over, they didn't do their homework, they didn't study for their tests, and I don't feel like he gives a fuck. So that's something that you're gonna have to get on them about, is discipline. Also, a lot of them would drift into my class 10 minutes late.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, what are you doing? And they'd be like, well, I just got here. And I'm like, but aren't you on the same bus as this person? And they're like, well, yeah. And I was like, then why are you late? They're like, there's no room in the elevator. We had to use the bathroom. We had to drink water. And I was like, this is when class starts. I expect you here at this time. And if you don't get here on time, you forfeit your right to take the test. And then they started being on time. But they really need discipline. They also don't know how to study. So, and I out that spoke really and still does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think I told you this. I remember walking into Ria's class when she had those kids, and they were like, one kid was like laying on top of the desk, one kid was on the floor, one kid was like running around the room, and this was like during class time.
I don't know what Ria did in her classes.
Yeah, I know. I think to some extent she's a really good teacher. I fully believe that. I also think that she doesn't have any sort of discipline with the kids whatsoever. And the one kid that she said wasn't nice to her, she was absolute delight with me. She loves me. I had to be a little like harsh with her at the beginning, but she was so easy to deal with. She was the easiest kid in that class. So I don't know. But you're gonna do really well. I will say.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah, I'm really.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you had fun today.
It was a good day. It's nice to have people like them in my life. You know? Good.
That's nice. I have this like anxiety when I experience things without you. Like when I went to DC, the whole time I was like, I wish he was here. I wish he could see this. I want to show him this. Or like even when I'm like going for a walk around Madison, I'm like, I wish he was here and I wish we could talk about this, you know? Or like when you're at the Bri or you're hanging out with Peter and Tersha, or you're going to an escape room with your friends. I get this like anxiety, like we're missing out on life with each other. But then I remember like we're doing this now. I'm doing this now so that I can be with you
For a longer period of time.
Yeah. So I just have to keep reminding myself that this is not forever, that it's temporary, and that I'm working towards forever, you know?
Yes.
And that we'll do all of those things when we're together.
We're gonna do that and more actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially traveling the world. One way to travel the world with you.
Yeah. But even just like small things, like going on a road trip or like taking a Taekwondo class together, something like small and ordinary.
Yeah, because taking a Taekwondo class with you is very small and ordinary.
It would be. Just local little things that we do together. Or just being able to like reach over and give you a hug and snuggle you. Small things.
So what you gonna do with your mom when you get there?
Well, I'm actually meeting Michael's mom first. I feel like I need to check on her. You know, Michael and I have not been wearing our rings. It feels really weird not having a ring.
Do you still wear my ring?
Yeah, every day. I took them off because I'm gonna go work out now.
Work out?
Yeah, so I remember getting there, and then she and I are gonna go to gym together. And then we're gonna go do lunch. Bicep and tricep. I think we're gonna do out though. But, so we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna go. My sister texted me and she obviously doesn't want me to come this weekend, and then my sister messaged me, like, she's so grumpy, and I was like, she obviously doesn't want me to come. And Dee was like, she got upset with me because I told her that we have to get rid of some stuff, and, like, my mom wants to put, like, shelves in the kitchen and da-da-da-da. There's, like, no space for that. There's absolutely no space for that. And she got mad about it. And now I have to deal with it. And my sister's like, just don't go this weekend and we can figure it out when I get there. And I was like, we need as much time to prepare for this as possible so that when you do get here, it'll be a bit easier. We like have to stop waiting last minute for everything. And she's like, but her attitude's so bad. And I was like, she's gonna have a shit attitude for literally the next 8 months. And I'm just gonna I was like, I really don't know who I'm going to be a year from now.
I think you're gonna be a good person.
Like, I'm going to be so grumpy and bitter.
Oh, I hope not.
Yeah, thanks. And then I told my sister, I asked my sister, I was like, do you really think it's going to take 8 months? And she was like, I don't know. And I was just like, if she doesn't get her second surgery, I feel like I don't want to wait. I know that I will wait, but I don't want to. I feel like 8 months is a lot.
Feels like a lot.
Especially because, like, if she waits 6 months to get her second surgery after her first one, 2 months recovery should be enough for me to stay. You know what I mean? Didi was like, you don't need to stay with her. Like, this is what stressed me out. She was like, you don't need to stay with her the whole time between recovery for the first knee and the second knee. And I was like, if we're not doing it so that, like, if we're not getting her second surgery immediately after mom's recovers from the first one, what are we doing? So I'm going to make that real clear when we're talking about it.
That it needs to be done quickly.
Yeah. I love my mom, and I want to be here for her entire recovery. I want her to feel like, you know, she has the support that she needs. But I also feel like, first of all, why didn't you prepare for your surgery? Why is it now July? And we're, like, I was supposed to come home for her surgery, obviously, like, for Michael, but also, my mom was supposed to get her surgery when I got home. And she didn't. And that's because she didn't get healthy in time. You know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't do her exercises, she didn't do her physical therapy, and this is where we are. Second, my sister's like, I had to do mom's move all by myself. And now, I understand that was probably a really, like, grueling and exhausting process. For sure. I have no doubt in my mind. It's probably 2 weeks of hell. I think we both agree that she would rather move my mother than take care of her for 8 months. You know what I'm saying? So why are you making me feel bad about it? About wanting to leave after work? You know? I'm a little annoyed with that right now.
I can hear it in your voice.
I love them both so much, and I would die for them. They're missing me.
But only a little bit, right?
Yeah. Well, my mom's being a grumpy.
She's grumpy?
She's really grumpy. She's really scared about the surgery, so I'm trying to keep that in mind. I'm trying really hard to empathize with her. Like, she's terrified of the surgery. She's really scared of the pain afterwards. It's going to be really hard on her. So I'm just trying to keep that in mind. And just, like, I'm not very good at, like, when my mom says mean shit to me, I'm not very good at just, like, letting it go. It's hard, and I really
like everyone says, it's easier said than done.
What'd you say?
That's easier said than done.
I can't understand what you're saying.
I said it's easier said than done. No problem. Cinnamon!
Yeah, it is easier said than done. Uncle Sheldon wants me to visit for mom surgery.
You should do it. Will you do it?
It's a little crazy. Now she's old and a little senile. She's a hard person to be around.
Who's
I feel
senile?
like, I don't know.
Who is senile?
Auntie Mary. Uncle Sheldon's wife.
Okay, yeah.
She's always a little bit like high strung, you know? But she was also like so much fun. I think I told you this, like every month she would take me out for a movie and we'd like go to this like fancy cafe and I'd get a grilled cheese sandwich with chips and a root beer. And she would get a pear of arugula salad. Like it was the same thing every time, but it was the best. One time, did I tell you that she flew me out to Chicago for my birthday?
Yes, first class.
Yeah, and I had ice cream. I don't know why that sticks out, but it was like vanilla ice cream. In this really fancy like waffle cup. Anyways, she was the best growing up. And then she always used to pack food for the movie theater. And you could always sometimes it was like an egg salad sandwich. She was always like the loudest laugher in the theater. And I never got embarrassed. I thought it was amazing. I just people would get embarrassed by her and I just thought it was the best. And now she's really crotchety. Really crotchety. She hates my tattoos. She does not. She just looks at them with disgust. She also I told her one time that I was a size 8. And she was like, no, you're not.
For your feet?
And I was like, what do you mean? No, like, pants?
I don't know what that means. Size 8.
Yeah. I think that means I'm my waist is 30 inches around or something. You also don't know what that means. Anyway, she was like, you're not a size 8. And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, you're much bigger than that. I was like,
Your puss.
it's okay. Yeah. There's a few times where she's like, you're too fat. Which is the auntie way. You know what I mean?
But she doesn't say that anymore, right?
But I don't what?
She doesn't say that anymore, right?
No, now she does.
She doesn't care, she's dying. She's old.
She's old.
Zero.
She's seen that.
Yeah, 0 fucks given now. You just do whatever you want to do. And you must accept it because she's old.
She's always given me really unsolicited advice. I didn't ask for your opinion. You know what I mean? I told Uncle when I was talking to him about the divorce, I was like, Uncle, he was like, just please come visit, just stay with me for a few days. He wants me to get away from Michael for a little bit and my mom. And I was like, maybe, but what about Auntie? And he was like, I told her to shut her mouth. I was like, okay. He was like, I told her to zip it and mind her business, and she can't fix everything. I was like, okay, she's definitely going to talk to me about it when you're not in the room, but okay. She called me when she found out that I put an IUD in.
Oh, you must get that changed, eh?
Yeah, I'll do it when I promise I'll get all of it taken care of when I go home. But she was like, I don't know why. Oh yeah, because I told her I had endometriosis. Because there's one time when I was at their home in Florida and I almost passed out. I collapsed. And because the pain was so bad. My period before I met you, I used to vomit. I used to be like curled up in pain. It was so bad. You know what it felt like? It felt like someone with claws was like scooping out the inside of my cervix. Like it was incredibly painful. And so I almost passed out when I was at the house one night. And there's cops, and I'm going to be homeless. So please don't come at me. I think you're in my passport now, by the way.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I have friends who have gotten stopped 3 or 4 times now, but anyway. And so she called me because I was like, I put in a marina and so I'm feeling better. Then she called me and she goes, are you having sex? And this was my mom and sister, and my mom and sister were like, because she don't speak her. And I was like, what? And she goes, listen, if you're having sex, the marina is not the best choice. And I was like, isn't it the best choice if I'm sexually active? And she was like, you could have pregnancy on the outside of your ovaries and you could kill that child. And I was like, I would die first if that were to happen. And she was like, I know that there's only a 0.01% chance that because she's pro-life. She's Catholic. She went on and on about this fucking baby, and I was like, I would die first if I were to get pregnant.
And she's like, that's fine.
She was like, are you telling me that you're not sexually active? And I was just like, Auntie, I don't think that's gonna happen. And she was like, okay, so you're saying you're not sexually active? And I was like, yeah. And she goes, oh, great. Okay, well, thanks for talking. Talk to you later. Anyway, she's not.
This is Uncle Sheldon's wife, eh?
Yeah. There are a lot of things that he just doesn't know because he just doesn't want it. And they keep their finances, like there's a joint account and then he has his account, she has her own account. Like things that he spent his money on and things that she spent her money on, they don't talk about.
You were disconnected for like the last minute. You got disconnected for like the last minute. Hello? Hello?
Babe?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. My service.
Yeah, you got disconnected.
Didn't realize that is also a dead spot. We're learning things. But my service is quite low here too. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, but you like get cut out really badly. Hello? Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
You keep getting disconnected.
What should I do?
Nothing. It's okay. The last I heard you, can you hear me?
Just sit back.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
You cut out and come back. You cut out and come back. You cut out and come back, then cut out and come back.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's not your. It's not that you have no control over it.
But it's annoying.
It's okay. It is, but it's alright. You were talking about accounts. They have two separate accounts.
I was telling you, Auntie Mary and Uncle Sheldon have separate accounts. So they have like a joint account. And then they each have their own account. But they don't, like, if they don't want to tell each other how much they spend on stuff, they just don't. So, like, Auntie Mary doesn't know that Uncle Sheldon bought me my first car.
Okay.
He also bought me my iPhone. And he also bought me my Apple Watch. And so, all these things that he does for me, she just doesn't know. I remember one time she took me to a dressmaker when I was in high school, and she bought me this really expensive dress. I went to this like really rich person's wedding with one of my ex-boyfriends, and she bought me a dress for it, and it was like hand stitched.
How many dollars? How many hundreds of dollars?
It was like $300, felt like a lot to me in time, and it still does. I would never buy a dress. It was like $350 or something. It was insane. And she was like, "We're just not going to tell Uncle." And he'll be like, "Just don't tell your auntie." But I was really, well, I'm so spoiled by that. But that's another thing I would go away from Florida. I know that's so dumb, and I know that we're so new, but I want you there.
I'd love to be there too.
You don't think it's silly?
No, I wanna to travel the world with you.
There's no way we can go to Florida next year, is there?
I don't know. Maybe there is. I'd like to try and do as much as I can.
because we have to go to a Heat game, we have to go into Harry Potter World, we're doing Disney World, we have to meet my aunt and uncle, most importantly.
Yeah, that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
How many more minutes until you get to Michael's mother?
3 hours and 9 minutes.
And then how far is she from your mom?
She's about 30 minutes from my mom.
Oh shit, okay. So you literally driving 4 hours to go and exercise.
Is your hand on your microphone?
No, not at all. It's probably just a connection.
Can I just tell you something?
I think it's just the connection, I said.
But I have full bars now.
I don't know. Ah!
It's
My yawn is contagious. South Africa's playing Italy soon. I said my yawn is contagious.
Hold on, I have an idea.
I said my yawn is contagious.
Okay, say something now. Can you say words?
Oh, okay. I said that my your yawn is contagious. Or no, my yawn is contagious. Sick.
Anyway. Okay. You want to leave now, don't you?
South Africa is playing Italy now, soon. In the next few minutes. You didn't hear a single word I said, did you? You heard nothing, eh? I'm talking to myself now. Wow.
It's not that I didn't hear you. It's that I don't know what you said.
Yeah, well, this is getting a bit frustrating now.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you can hear that?
Well, I can hear you better now. I don't know why.
What the fuck? You can hear me when I say it's getting frustrating, but you can't hear the conversation I'm trying to have with you before. I see.
It's really clear now. What were you saying before?
I'm telling you, it's the connection.
No, it's the way that you were positioned. I couldn't hear you well.
I'm holding my phone the same way.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, we'll just say it's my fault. Yes. Okay.
It's not your fault. It's my fault.
I said South Africa's playing Italy soon.
Ooh.
Very exciting.
That was a big pump.